up, guys? How you doing? I hope you're all doing well. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello Full Torch, hello Blue. Welcome in, hello Chef Mandarin, hello Time Ninja. Welcome, 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 welcome. I hope you guys are having a good day. Hi, Olivka. Welcome. Well, hello Blue. We are going to be working on this commission again. I got approval for it, so we're gonna go with this pose. And we will start doing some like cleaner lines on it today, and then I think I'll add some base colors. And then yeah, I think that'll be the next step. Wasn't expecting a stream today? Well, you shouldn't expect a stream ever, because it's gonna be random. Just made my amazing soy milk tea. I boil with milk. I boiled a milk with tea bags now. It's so tasty. Oh, interesting. That's cool. This sounds really good. Nice. I'm doing great. Hope you're doing well yourself. Well, thank you, Blue. Thank you, thank you. I'm doing good. Remember that book I showed you guys the other day? That book, I've been studying it a lot. So yesterday, mainly, it was kind of shocking to me. I literally like spent like 2.5 or like 3 hours just full on focusing on doing anatomy stuff. Yeah, I still feel like I haven't learned enough. Actually, I haven't learned anything. I mean, I have learned something, obviously, but like, there's just a lot to learn, you know? But yeah, pretty fun stuff. Very fun. Did it die? The tour box? I saw one battery sitting there, so I thought it was like a good battery. I actually don't know where the new batteries are. Come on, come on. I think it officially died. I was gonna put a new battery in. I think this was a new battery. I literally can't tell anymore which one's a bad battery or a good battery. I thought I was being prepared, but the battery just died instead. What should I do? I have some guesses as to where the other battery is. Maybe I can go look for it really quick. Cause, oh, you know what? You know what? This can be used with the USB-C. Come on. That's so what we'll do. Setting up device. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Cool. We good. This piece is coming along great. The client should be pleased. Well, thank you, Strange Brew. I hope you're doing well yourself. The client seems pretty pleased so far, so that's good. We'll just do some cleanup, really. I'm trying to decide if I just want to, like, make a whole new layer like that. Boop, boop, boop. So what you guys been up to lately? You guys working on stuff? You guys making things? Or are you getting distracted like me? Or are you studying? How was your weekend? It was good. I kind of forget what day of the week it is sometimes. Yeah, it was a good time. Hopefully soon, just been busy working. Ooh, I hope work's been going well, Blade. Waiting till the battery dies is kind of the way of being prepared. Kind of, yeah, sure. I mean, it lasted longer than I thought it would, the battery. Poku, carrots! How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Been working on setting up stream stuff lately. Oh, let's go, let's go. What kind of stream stuff? Are you like making new graphics or something, or? Good morning, how's it going? Hello, Aruku. It's gone well. How about yourself? Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Or morning? Actually, don't know what time it is for you. I'm thinking morning. Like usually it's morning for you over there. I'm streaming. Also alerts and all. Oh, nice. Oh, alerts. I kind of want to change things up too, but I don't think that's necessarily gonna happen anytime in the future. I'm excited for you though, Blue. But everything's gonna look so good. Happy Monday, Ernesto. Your alerts are really cute. Oh, thank you. It's 8:34 a.m. Yeah, we just changed time this weekend, so I'm a bit disoriented. Oh, you guys get daylight savings too? 'Tis spooky season indeed, Kelly. Welcome, welcome. Ooh, calm, I shall draw along. Let's go, carrots. So if I get excited for daylight savings to be over, I'll get 1 more hour of sleep after watching my Japanese streamer. They should just do away with daylight savings. Another unnecessary thing that humans have created. You guys really saving on electricity bills? You know, like what? Okay, sorry. It's so unnecessary though. Maybe it's more necessary in some places than others, though. Daylight savings, you call it like that? Yeah, in the US, there's a thing called daylight savings, and we either move forward an hour or we move back an hour, like as an entire country. Have I ever tried 3D work? No, I haven't, Pentodco. I tried to learn how to make a donut with the donut tutorial, and I think I got to like the 7th video, and then I got really confused at one point, and then I just stopped, sadly. I'd like to try again though. I want to like try like actual sculpting rather than using all the whatever things you have, all the settings you have to use in Blender. Blender Guru, yeah. I tried that. It was really confusing, but it seems I'm not the only one who feels that way. So there's like a different tutorial that other people recommend that is like a little bit easier to follow. So I might try that one someday. We voted to kill it in California, but they can't do it for some legal reason. I hate it. Yeah, in Washington too. We voted to stop it. It just didn't stop. Like, literally every year, people are like, is it gonna be gone next year? Is it gonna be gone next year? No, it's never gone. I forgot daylight savings is also done in Europe. I thought it was just here in America. Oh, yeah, I didn't know. Created for farming or something like that in the 1600s to 1700s? Really? I thought it was created to like save on electricity bills or something by having more daylight. Connor with that 20 months, thank you. Yippee! Thank you, Connor. Appreciate it. Welcome in, welcome in. Koruto, I hope you have a good draw along. Except Arizona, yeah, Arizona doesn't, so it's always weird. It's like sometimes you're the same time zone as them, or sometimes you're 1 hour off. Hope it disappears as now it will be dark once I head out to work. It's terrible. I wonder what time Arizona stayed on, spring or autumn time. You could do modeling, which is that and or sculpting, or both. Yeah. Digital art, yes. I hope you're doing well, Celestial. Hiya, Poku, how's it going? It's going good, Lemonade. How about yourself? Welcome in. Been trying to really hunker down on the anatomy studies lately, but we're finally moving forward here with this commission, so that is very exciting. That's what I'm working on today. Taking a break from all the anatomy things, you know? Ayo, thank you, IR Dumbs. Thank you for the follow. Me too, me too. Got goat cheese, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Arizona and Hawaii, I forgot. Oh, right, oh, Hawaii too, you're right. I thought daylight savings took place to help out farmers in the States. I thought it was created because of farmers. Well, you guys know way more than me then. Like, they take care of animals better with daylight savings? Really? I am over 10% of the way to a free sketch. Let's go. Whoa. Nice. I just wanted to stop by and say hello. I gotta go to bed for work. Oh, that's alright, Connor. Thanks for stopping in. It was super nice to see you. I hope you have a good day at work. Ganbare! Ganbatte! You're probably right with the electricity saving. Honestly, I've never heard of the farmer thing before, but that's probably just me not being... I don't know. Maybe that's just something I haven't heard before. But, you know, sometimes we acquire random knowledge, you know, through passing. Sometimes somebody's just talking about it and you might go, interesting, I didn't know that. And it could be totally wrong, so maybe that was one of them for me. Here in Spain, we are using it the wrong time zone hour. We should be the same as Portugal or England, but politicians, what? I'm doing good. Had cinnamon baked sliced apples and vanilla ice cream for dessert. Oh. Yo, you want to share some of that with us? I wish. Sounds really good. Anatomy study is hard to understand in my opinion. It feels like I haven't made progress. How do you approach anatomy study? I literally stare at it forever. I just stare at it and then I try drawing it and then I look at reference and I'm trying to draw it and I just do that over and over and over. So, for example, I could show you here. This is the book of back studies I was doing yesterday. As you can see. Does this light help? No, it's not helping. Some of the back studies I was doing over and over and over. I still don't really feel like I quite got the grasp of how to map everything out, but it's making a lot more sense for me. Now that I look up on Google, it says no daylight savings time does not help farmers. It is a myth that daylight savings time was created for them. So please kindly forget. It's a myth. You know what else I learned is a myth? Which I knew it was a myth, but a lot of people think that this is how things are. So I research a lot about like fossil fuels and stuff, right? And I was like thinking, or during the weekend, that's what I did. One of the things I did was look up where do fossil fuels come from, and like I think a lot of people think that it comes from dinosaurs. And then I watched a whole thing of like why people think it comes from dinosaurs, and it's actually because of like one company that kept pushing that and used like dinosaurs as their mascot as they sold their oil. You smelling like beef is also... You could take that up with Chrono. Oh man. Also, hi. How are you? Daylight savings, it was done before electricity was invented, but it is ironic now that you mention it since we have lights now for farming and I don't think animals ask what month it is. Chop up the human body in pieces and draw the individual pieces making up the human. Ah, that's a way to go about it if it helps you. But I really like knowing how each of the muscles kind of like connect to each other, you know? I could share the recipe if you... Yeah, go for it. I think there was a recipe section in the Discord. I think or maybe it's just food. I don't know. Yoki, I'm making a commission today. I'm working on it. And making it a little bit more clean. Jacqueline, hello. Need to work on that. Backs are hard. They are hard, yeah. Oh, that's weird. I learned that from someone who said it was practiced during Ben Franklin's time. Unless Google is wrong or Ben Franklin was wrong. So none of us know the actual origin of daylight savings. Oh my gosh, marketing fooling us. Fossil fuels actually come from the millions and million years ago, even before dinosaurs. Plankton and reptiles and the other organisms that lived like in the water. When they died, they didn't decompose as quickly. I think because something to do with the bacteria not being around yet, certain kind of bacteria. And it just like, they all piled up, and then as they piled up, they kept getting buried deeper as things kept falling on top of them after they died. And the carbon that would have been released into the atmosphere...
Something went wrong. Please try again.
Oh my gosh, phone. Stop it. I was like, who's talking? But, the carbon that would have released into the air and the trees would have taken in didn't get released into the air, and it got stuck underneath the soil, and then it turned, with the heat and pressure, it turned into either a liquid or rock form, which is coal, or a gas. And that is what fossil fuels are. They're buried deep in the ground as oil. It's carbon that was never released. But it mostly comes from plants, it sounds like. The plants and the organisms that live back there, which I guess plants are the main thing. Fossil fuels come from fossils, and dinosaurs are fossils, so people misattribute fossil fuels with only being from dinosaurs. Mostly plants. Then the actual origin shall remain unknown. This is the whereabouts of Atlantis. Oh man. We will never know why daylight savings started. Why is it that apples and cinnamons work so well? It's almost associated with fall? Isn't cinnamon the greatest? That's something I learned recently too. Do you guys know where cinnamon comes from? Spark from a tree, correct? I don't even know what cinnamon is. Oh! Cinnamon is a spice that people use pretty often for stuff. Ants hate it, by the way. Ants tend to avoid anything cinnamon. It's the bark from a tree, correct? Indeed. Man, I still don't get the stupid serratus. P.S. Okay. Serratus. Where is the serratus? I need to see. Rip all those fossils. It's called fossil fuels because it comes from underneath the ground. Not because they're necessarily taking fossils. Fossils belong in a museum, not in a car. Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones, if you found out. So they are actually limited. Yes, they're super limited. Also, at the same time, the reason why there's too much CO2 in the air and it's warming the planet is because the fossil fuels, the oil that was, the carbon that wasn't released at the time is now being released all at once. And the plants can't keep up. It's like not part of the natural energy or the carbon cycle anymore. See, this is what I was looking up during the weekend, so I can talk about it. You see, the carbon cycle is something that happens, say, we breathe in oxygen from the trees, and then we breathe out CO2, carbon. Every time we breathe out carbon, that carbon is then absorbed by the plants around us, and it's balanced out, right? There's true balance, just like in Avatar. But everything changed when the Industrial Revolution attacked, because the Industrial Revolution is when they started pulling all of the oil from the ground, and they started burning it and putting it into the air, and the trees and all the plants were like, oh my god, there's so much. And then on top of that, you know what else happened? People started cutting them down, destroying places that were huge carbon sinks. And we are where we are today. Sounds like Avatar by IRL. Exactly. We need the Avatar to come and save us. To restore balance into the world once again. The rock would normally erode over a long time and release carbon, but we are taking it out and burning it really fast. Exactly! Be like water, Poku. You gotta go with the flow. Go with the flow. You're literally releasing carbon like 100,000 times faster than it should. Exactly! And that has had devastating effects on literally every organism on Earth. It's pretty insane, huh? I need to look at the reference for her again. I kind of like sketched her hair a certain way, but I'm gonna make sure I got it right. Except for us, it has a lot of benefits like fuel. No, we are screwing ourselves over. We're literally killing the one thing that actually sustains us, which is food, right? We are killing everything that allows us to have healthy soil and to be able to grow our own food. We're literally screwing ourselves over. Everything is affected. There was a point where oxygen levels were higher than they are today, and that amount of oxygen is really dangerous for us. Like, humans are fragile, eh? Yeah, everything is fragile. Everything's a balance, right? Because, like, say, we're talking about, like, temperatures rising, and how does that affect everything? Like, yes, we as humans can handle it a lot of the times, but it controls weather patterns. It controls whether certain birds... There are certain birds' migratory pathways are different, right? Corals are especially super sensitive to the temperatures in the ocean, and now there's a massive die-off, which means a bunch of ecosystems are being destroyed. It's like the more you keep learning about this, the more you realize how much we are screwing ourselves over. And I feel like people don't talk about it enough. Y'all reckon humans will master the environment, or will we go to another planet first? Well, I guess a bunch of billionaires want to go to a different planet first. So they're spending money on that. There's literally no other planet that's going to sustain us the way that Earth does, so... What about the mitochondria? Mitochondria is extremely important for your body, especially to not get many diseases that are related to the mitochondria. Haha, man, make sure you keep your mitochondria healthy, okay? This is of utmost importance. Who are these characters you're drawing? Dums, I am drawing a couple who has commissioned me a really long time ago, and they approached me again saying that they want a family portrait, so I said sure, so that's what I'm drawing. I'm drawing them as fantasy characters. The loss of biodiversity means more susceptibility to disease or environmental change. Oh, for sure, yes. And we don't know how things are gonna evolve with how everything is changing, right? Like, so many things are dying off because they can't evolve fast enough to kind of keep up with all the changes. But the ones that do evolve, we don't know how they're going to end up affecting everything too. Like, everything's just all out of balance now. It's a cool family portrait. Uh-huh. I feel dumb as a human. Don't feel dumb as a human, Aruku. You can always learn more and more and more, right? Without fossil fuel, you would be able... well, yes, but without fossil fuel, you would be able to have 8 billion people on Earth. Well, it's estimated that a large amount of those people are going to be so devastatingly affected by climate change in the next, like, 30 years. That, no, it's not sustainable. In fact, we have sustainable solutions already. This is something I look up a lot. And it's just like, there's no excuses, you know? We can literally phase it all out. Fossil fuels. Reminds me of the old guy Sadhguru or something. His core argument is that the soil is a living system and we destroy it, we destroy life. Very interesting stuff. Yeah, everything is connected to each other. It's insane. Aren't the bees still dying off at a high rate? The bees are awesome and they make honey, it's said. Yeah, a lot of local bees too. Like, not just like honeybees, but like different types of bumblebees and stuff. Like the ones that are more local to certain environments. Those are a lot of the bees that are dying off, and they're extremely important too. There's like so many contributing factors. Such as pesticides and weed killers. Mitochondria probably doesn't really stay a powerhouse if there's too much carbon. Huh? 21st century schizoid man SR. Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. There's only so much doom and gloom news I can take before I feel burnt out. That's why I always look at the bright side. Like, there are countries that are fully using renewable energy sources and staying away from sources that cause environmental damage. Yes, there are! And it's incredibly amazing. That's why I think that the US is really gonna fall behind in all of these things. But I think the most alarming thing, it's like, I'm so glad to see so many different countries like really taking in the whole renewable energy thing and moving forward with it. But I think the most alarming thing is like the biggest most powerful countries are so not even hesitant. They're just so like stubborn about moving because fossil fuels bring in too much money. Too much control. And I think the thing I'm most alarmed about is like what kind of irreversible damage are they gonna cause? Because like at this moment in time, right, there's like still chances to change things for the better. But it's like how many few greedy people are gonna screw over the entire world is where I'm at. Humans ain't dumb, first animal to wreak havoc on an entire planet. I think big companies have done a really good job at greenwashing, the perfect ratio of people being aware of it and feeling responsible at an individual level, but they get to avoid accountability. What if humans are biological weapons grown by aliens to wreak havoc on enemy planets? That's quite a story there. Probably are, though. I'd like to think that aliens could be future humans from a far future and have discovered time travel and such. Beasts are friends. They deserve better than us humans. Hi, Pastel. Welcome in. There's a book and a documentary about pesticides called The Silent Spring, and it's about how all the birds were killed in a small farm town from eating bugs that were killed by pesticides. Oh my god, that's tragic. What? Silent Spring? Johan Yard, thank you so much for the follow, appreciate it. Hello, Oof Streaming, welcome in. Well, yes, it's about money. They need 8 billion people to extract the resources so they can be this rich. Somebody has to be poor for somebody to be rich if the resources are limited. Then this is the slowest weapon ever. We made nukes and they discovered space flight. They probably have a better weapon. We're not a very good creation if the aliens were the ones who created us, huh? Once resources become a limiting factor, the population will ultimately stop increasing and would eventually start to fall. Hey, hey, hi, oof. Oof, off. Welcome. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, hi Johan. Welcome in. There's a lot of thoughts about how I view money and that I won't discuss, as I want to keep about happy stuff more, like how I discovered that planting chickpeas can actually help make your garden healthier. Oh really? That's actually so cool. Chickpeas, huh? Make a lot of hummus. Just finished commission and now I'm watching someone finishing a commission. Commissionception? Well, I'm not very close to finishing, so yeah, I guess in a sense. But hooray for commissions! Hooray for people that pay for art! Thank you those who pay for art. You guys are the best. Hi, hey Taylor! Taylor Gaming, welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Monster Hunter music? Indeed, Auduku, indeed. So, why do you love art, you guys? What is it about art that you love so much? That's my topic switch there. It looks pretty. Good answer, good answer. I'm just sketching on my sketchbook. Nice. My internet is awful today. Oh, sorry, Auduku. If you eventually finish it, chat's going too fast. If you eventually finish it, I guess every stage since the start is finishing. I guess, yeah, you're right. Just feels like the last stage would be the one that you'd call like finishing. Hi Harper, welcome. I drew a little drawing, very nice. It looks so pretty. Wait, it looks pretty and I can't do it. Oh, no, I'm scared. They're going to ruin it. Ruin it. What are they gonna ruin? Oh. More exciting, they announced that they are gonna make a TV series for the cult classic comic Black Hole by Charles Burns. Ooh. Oh god. Adaptations are always scary. Poku, do you play video games? I do. I've been playing No Man's Sky lately. Oh, well I think my name kind of says it for me. Pastels and pretty use of color. Oh. Nice, nice. Because it reminds me of the world tart. And I am a big bag. It reminds you of the world tart. Ah. Leads to having your imagination drawn as pictured, or closer to it as it's worked on. That's a philosophical question for a Monday morning. Art is a visual way to express inner feelings and provide a window into worlds that do not. And sometimes even cannot exist. Very nice answer. Check out Charles Burns' art for super clean inking. Ooh, he's super influential on the indie art scene. Nice.
Good morning.
Thank you, Capitan. I appreciate the 4 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you're doing well. Good morning to you. I draw to one day be able to create my own world and characters. I love it. Very nice. To express. Art is cool. Agreed, Carrots. Art is nutrition for my emotions. Nutrition for your emotions. Got motivation like at the middle of the night. Okay, okay, nice. Do you have a persona? A persona. What do you mean by that? I'm confused. Art is an interesting topic. It's bewildering that I throw random lines on a paper and people pay me to do so. It's pretty amazing, isn't it? But it's not random lines. It's thought through lines. Like you put a lot of thought for all of it. It's a good way to express yourself and put emotions into a physical form. As someone who is terrible with words, I find it very helpful in that regard. Agreed. Also, it tells many stories that you can get lost in and contemplate. Agreed, agreed. Assuming context-based responses, art can be audible, visual, or motion. Dance. When you get the chance, look up the YouTuber Sean Grows. He talks about some interesting history and the fact that that crops like sugarcane, winged beans, vanilla, and chickpeas highly recommended for fellow crop growers. Interesting. My brain demands I draw. Same, actually. That is such a big demand from my brain. It just says, don't you want to draw that? I go, yeah, I kind of do want to draw that. Persona is game. It is, yeah. Well, it is a game too, yeah. Like, do you have an OC of yourself? Yeah, sort of. Chibi Poku? Poku, can you explain how fire is made? Yes, by, bringing the heat up between the friction of two things, it can create, fire as long as there's an absence of moisture? That was my bullshit answer. Waiting for someone who knows someone named Art to respond humorously. I like that art can make an emotional response and a unique experience, and that's why I like movies and specifically animated movies. The amalgamation of trades and specialties coming together to make something better than the sum of its parts. Why do you draw, Ponko? I draw because... That's not like the other answer, but because my brain demands it. But also, I was saying this yesterday too, in a conversation I was having, that art is, I feel, is the main form of freedom, where the art that you draw is your own. You're free to share it if you want to. What you create is completely your own, you know? And in a world that we live in where so much of the stuff that we own isn't actually owned, and we don't really have that freedom, art is the one way that you really can have that. And in being able to improve your skill in drawing, you kind of give yourself that freedom. So I think that's what I draw. I think it's a need. It's like it has to happen, or else I don't see the point in... It's not even just drawing, it's just the act of creating, right? If I'm not creating something, I don't see the point in living. What do you think about brain rot doom scrolling? I think it is damaging a lot of people's ability to have proper critical thinking. I think it's ruining a lot of people's attention spans, and just kind of taking away the energy of general curiosity that everybody has. That's what I think about it. Because, like, doom scrolling sometimes, like, based on the content that you get, right? It's like you can be very interested and be learning a whole bunch of the stuff that you want to learn about through them. But it's such, like, a bite-sized little bit of information. You just keep scrolling because you want more of it, right? And then it's like so much of it can be fake. And then there's, like, the whole other side where people are scrolling on, like, actual brain rot content, like stuff you're not learning anything from, you're just kind of like watching it because you don't have to think as you watch it. That is for sure very damaging, I think. Very well said. How fire is made: heat plus oxygen plus fuel. Yeah. Freedom to draw manga Starmie's... Wait, Mega Starmie's legs. Water, thank you, blue. Poku, do you still have that stupid Kirby sound alert as a dono alert? I don't remember, haha man. I think you should probably test it. Let's see if there is. Just curious, how are you moving and zooming in on the canvas? I'm using a little device called a Tourbox today. It has a little wheel right here. I can rotate the canvas like this. If I click it, it goes back out like that. I have a little mouse scrolly thing that I can zoom in and out. But when I'm not doing that, most of the time when I'm zooming in and out, I'm actually on the zoom tool, like this magnifying glass up here. And if I touch the screen and drag to the left, it will zoom out. If I touch and drag to the right, then it'll zoom in. And it'll do that based on like me not clicking anything. And I move around the canvas by having spacebar, the hand tool, set to my pen right here. So when I press it, I could just move it like this. Call me dramatic, but I really think the Chainsaw Man movie really hit some amazing artistry within its insane world. Kensuke Ushio's music and enhanced visuals are insane level. Oh, very cool. I think I got an idea. Oh. Spooky art challenge? Ooh, nice. Tomorrow, Tuesday, you got displayed. It's a need, it's fun. Also, you makes you stop and observe the world around us. Oh yeah, for sure. I hate doom scrolling because everyone around me does it, and I'm like, please spare me. I just want to have a peaceful day. Trying to go back doing art regularly, right? Instead of scrolling on socials. Yeah. I think the reason I was sitting down drawing anatomy stuff yesterday with the book that I borrowed from the library is because, like, I know I doom scroll, and it's such a waste of time, and I really want to, like, get back to the excitement of learning things about art and just being excited about art and stuff like that. So, like, that book has really helped, in my opinion, with kind of getting that kind of energy back, if that makes sense. I'm really glad that I was in such a mood to do anatomy studies. Did I finish Dawn Trail? Yes. I envy boys/cats sometimes because they don't require a phone at all. Oh, my boys/cats. Because they don't require a phone at all. They don't care about what's going on in the world. Really cool. Thanks for the info. Yeah, no problem. People were wondering, and I was wondering if you were still using the tour box. How are you getting used to it with a right hand? Well, my right hand still works, and I draw with my left hand. It's not too bad, honestly. I turned it 90 degrees. You're supposed to use it like this. But I turn it like this, and I use it, and I've gotten really used to it at this point. So it just becomes muscle memory. Just gotta give yourself some time to learn it. If I'm not overstepping, what is your rate for a piece of this scale, assuming flat or rendering? We're going full painting level for this one. I'm not doing just cell shading. Like, we're gonna add a background and everything. This piece... It's fine if you guys react and say it's expensive, but this piece is 600. Alright, gotta bounce for now. We'll try to make it back again. Keep the good work, Mio. Thank you. Oof. Have a good one. Thank you for hanging out. It just came out in the US. Came out in Japan a month ago. Ooh. I've heard my cursed word, anatomy. Anatomy is amazing! I find that creating is both therapeutic and ritualistic. It's not only allows you to express what you're feeling at the moment, but heals a part of you that might be hurt. It's ritualistic in the sense that there's a lot of prep that goes into it, such as selecting your medium, stretching, making sketches before you start the actual piece. And there's also selecting things like music and such to improve your mind and spirit to help with the process. Does that make sense? Yeah, for sure. And obviously it's not like that. That's not the process for everybody, but there is a part of it where it's very linked to how we as creators feel, you know, whether it comes from excitement, whether it's coming from, like, say, like, grief, or you know, all kinds of emotions that you can have in whatever you're drawing. Dungeon meshy scrolling or drawing or something else productive. Dungeon meshy scrolling. Don't think it's expensive at all for customized rendered piece. Thanks for transparency. Yeah. I didn't mean to word it that way. I just remember you discussing the tutor box technically being made for left hand and getting used to it when you first got it. I'm cursed with bad anatomy too, and too low patience to study it. I must depart now. Bye, Harper. Doom scrolling affects attention span as we are focused for less than a second instead of using 10 to 20 minutes at a time. It's like practicing having scattered thoughts. Mm-hmm. Lovely answers, everybody. Lovely, lovely answers. Art is truly amazing. Good day, Poku in chat. Hello, Ruby. How you doing? You ever heard of Claire Obscure Expedition 33? The music in that is so good. Yeah, I need to play Expedition 33. I hear a lot of good things about it. I might get a tour box someday. It seems a really neat tool. I want to learn to video edit too, and I know there's another use they market it for. Yeah, it can definitely be used for a lot of things. Just like having the buttons on your palm is so much nicer. Good day, Poku in chat. Hello, Ruby. I already said that, but hello. Very interesting question. Uh-huh. Oh, haha, man. There is a message for you that I must tell you. In the desert, the cheetah lives for 3 years. The camel lives for 9. The end. Doo 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 doo. You. Interesting story indeed. 5 squeezes. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your neighbors have a dog? Yeah. The camel cheetah sang, as true today as when it was written. You know, it's probably a good statement to hear that. The camel is fit to survive in the desert, whereas the cheetah is not, right? And so, it's like they're saying, are you in a bad environment and you're not thriving? Well, that's because you're not a camel in the desert. You're a cheetah in the desert. You need to find your habitat, your environment that you can thrive in. Is that what it's supposed to mean? That's what I would think. That's how I would interpret it anyways. Like, you're not thriving in your environment? Then go find that environment you can thrive in. A nice one, I hope? Yeah. One I feel terribly sorry for. Poor little dog. Is that some allegory for taking your time with things? Taking your time with things? Camel Cheetah saying, it's true today as it was when it was written. If I may share, the first challenge I did for you was a redraw of Nathan Drake portrait I did when I started drawing. Both of them was just portraits and traditional. Now I'm painting digitally and Uncharted fan art with full pose and stuff. On the way, why we draw topic. Feeling improvement is great. It is. That's a big driver for me too. To keep drawing is the improvement aspect of it all. I like improving, especially in drawing. Haha, man smells like beef. Can you repeat that message, please? Yes. Are you ready? In the desert, the cheetah lives for 3 years. The camel lives for 9. Dun, dun, dun. Also, you smell like beef. Apparently. Do you know who Anduin Rin is? No, I do not. Oh, I figured out the main themes for my comic. I figured it out by looking at what I have so far. And asked 2 questions, and I answered 1 question that relates to the events of the book, and I figured out the actual ending to the comic! That I will never tell! Oh. Well, how exciting. Do you know what World of Warcraft is? Yes. It's an MMO. Wise words from Sage Poku. Uh-huh. Thank you, Lemonade, for the water. From hearing comic, I'm remembering something. Remembering something. What could it be? What are you remembering? What are you remembering? Hey, thanks, paid chatter. Thanks for the follow. You're a great streamer. Thank you. And who paid you to say that now? Speaking of my comic, I gotta get back to it right now. You have a wonderful day. Oh, bye, Lemonade. See you later. It is character wow. It is character wow. What? Hello, hi Menisos, how you doing? Welcome in. I found it out, I found the stuff from my old manga I was making like a year ago. Oh, nice. Is it as cool as you remember? Fortnite Power Rangers event still going, or is it something else now? Probably changed, I would imagine. I think Fortnite changes a lot. I haven't been on Warcraft or Destiny 2 in months. I barely have time to game, and when I game, it's on Fortnite. Yes, it's cringe, but I don't care. I play with my young cousin. Today's going to feel like a really long day. Oh, I hope it goes faster than you want, Haruka. Wait, faster than you want? I guess that makes sense. I just hope it goes by fast for you. Did you get everything that you wanted from it? Huh? Oh, from the event? Ending on Friday, I think. No, it's really not. No! I'm sorry. It's supposed to be a soccer anime, but I got bored of it. Fortnitemares season is kind of cool, though. I've been grinding Blitz, though. I love Wednesday skin. Feels like 10:30 a.m., but it's still 9:30. Oh, no. Dang. Good luck to you, Haruka. Sucks to work on something you're not interested in. Gotta go have a nice stream. Good luck on the commission. Thank you, Taylor. You have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Yokumo Guildhall background music is very nostalgic. I got several days off around Thanksgiving. Gonna grind the heck out of some caffeine and chill with family all night. Nice. Sounds fun. Mostly that hour change, and that's messing me up. Also that I has to help my brother moving houses this weekend, so I'm a bit tired. Oh, dang. I tend to think helping someone move is pretty fun, though. I hope you had fun with that. I'm sorry if it was really tiring. Do you think games is a waste of time? Absolutely not. What? Never. Do doom scrolling can definitely be a waste of time, but I feel like in terms of playing a video game, you're actively thinking and going through these things and like completing tasks and stuff like that. And you're getting a story out of it too at the same time. It's definitely not a waste of time. But you're not creating anything? Who says you have to create something all the time to not waste time? Consuming is also a part of imagination. When you're consuming a book, isn't your imagination not working? When you're consuming a video game, even like the older ones where there isn't so many cutscenes and you have to kind of imagine the things going on and your own interpretation, is that not your imagination working? I feel when you're creating something in your head, or also even just being inspired by it, it is definitely a very valuable thing to do. And you know, I think a big part of why I am so art blocked recently, why I keep having no inspirations, is because I'm not consuming the video games that I love, you know? Like, I have always been someone who's been motivated to draw things based on the video games that I love, and I have not been playing enough video games, I feel like, in my adult life. So yeah, I think the time to game and to enjoy the games that you're playing, even the connections you make through it with like friends and everything, they're all highly valuable, and I hate the fact that video games can be seen as a waste of time, you know? But you gotta experience things too. If you want to be creating things someday, you have to experience life too. And part of that experience can be experiencing stories through a different medium, which is video games. We were on a bit of a rush and they have moved between cities, so we had to travel to... Oh yeah, that can definitely be tiring, Aruku. Is watching movies or series or reading a waste of time? I feel like video games are the same. Mm-hmm. Or you're working towards a skill of some sort, right? Like, say, if you're playing, like, Apex or some other first-person shooter or something where it's, like, there's kind of the same pattern every time. The goal is to win, essentially. Even games like that, you're really working towards teamwork. You're working with improving a certain skill, communication. All of these are super valuable. When you're doom scrolling, like if I compare it to something that is, I feel like, a waste of time, when you're doom scrolling beyond like 2 hours even, you're not really learning much at that point. But I think video games are not that way. Sometimes my watch only telling me I'm not stressed by having a little rest when I'm playing a game. Aw. What made you start drawing? Also, once you figured it out, you wanted to, how did you motivate yourself to never stop? Last question, you like refined art better or rough with intent? Love this piece that you're working on. I always want to turn my Jasper into a little knight. Ooh, cool. I started drawing just because when I was little I wanted to. It's just one of those things I ended up doing all the time, like in class. Yeah, I don't know. I just started drawing a lot. I remember at one point in my childhood, I was like, I really want to get good at drawing, so I decided like I was gonna like practice more. That didn't really last long, but I did continue drawing throughout my life just because it was one of those things that I always had the urge to do. Once I was leaving college and I did not enjoy the thought of teaching in a classroom under so many rules. Like, I enjoy teaching, I just didn't enjoy teaching with all the other side things that came along with it. I was like, damn, I want to do something that I love. So I started drawing again, but that's when I took it seriously, because it felt like if I didn't do well at that time, then I would go back to teaching, and I didn't want to do that. So that's why I think that was my motivation to like get somewhere with art. And then I've done that for the past 8-9 years. And here I am. Still drawing, but not as much because now I'm burnt out from digital art. So now I'm trying to figure out what it is that motivates me to draw again. And yeah, the end. Cause in not just drawing, I also had different interests too, like just creating things physically too. Like that's always been something that I like doing. And I think I'm at the point in time where I'm like, I really enjoy drawing, but I also want to make more things physically. So I hope I can kind of incorporate that into my everyday even more. If you're only creating all the time, you never get a new stuff for your visual library to add to your creations. Hello, hi Chate, how you doing? Video games are widely varying from novel-like stories to games that test your reflexes. People hear the word game and think children, but I don't agree. I just watched Fallout series on Netflix. Decided to get the Fallout 4 game. Now I'm drawing my character and my favorite companion. So we're having a blast. Nice. Very cool, Carrots. Meow. Hello, Creative Mo. Welcome in. Okay, I relate so much. It's the truth about video games. Reading was seen as a waste of time before movies and video games too. Yeah, like listening to my stupid sayings. Sometimes I play, sometimes I don't. Sadly so true, Attica. Also, I had to take a course for a profession, and in the class, everyone was a stranger. I started talking with someone, and at some point the conversation Skyrim came up. It was like, wait, you play Skyrim? I play Skyrim. Equals friends. Immediate friends. Wood carving. Yeah, I've been getting into wood carving. That's for sure. That's been pretty fun. Meow. Ah, Chef Mandarin now. Creative Mo, Chef Mandarin. Have you thought about trying different styles or painting a different way? Like other artists you admire? There's something that motivates me. Oh, that's something that motivates me? Nice, nice. Very cool. Yeah, of course. Sometimes styles really stick out to me and I'm like, wow. I want to paint like that. That was a large part of me trying to get better too. I would look at other people's art styles and I'd be like, oh my god, they're so good. And kind of be motivated by that a lot of the times. Yeah, I don't know. I want to make things. I think cosplay was my outlet for that before, but now that I'm not really doing cosplay as much, especially because I don't know, I just want to make something useful, I guess, or something cool. That's a lot more than just wear a costume once and then not wear it again. Putting some of that let's make something physically type of energy into cooking now. Isn't that crazy? Me cooking? No, I am cooking. Sam Witte, hello, welcome. Same person, yep. Need to unify my account names. You won both. Let her cook, let her cook. Hi, Starlet! How are you today? Are there any other activities that you wanted to do lately other than gardening and woodworking? Sculpting. I want to sculpt forever! The art's looking good, thank you. My friends want my PNG tuber model to become a VTuber model. Oh wow. Are you thinking about it? Cooking meals from the Final Fantasy XIV cookbook? Did you ever have an interest in pottery and another form of sculpting? I mean, yeah, I've gone to a few pottery classes and sculpted a few times. Mio's cooking stream? I'm up for that. You know, I'm not opposed to that, to be honest, too. It'd be kind of fun. Set up my laptop in my kitchen. Please, Poku, did you mod games? No. Please what? Want to move so quickly from what I have now? Want to move so quickly from what I have now? Wait, what are we talking about? We carved Halloween pumpkins recently as a creative thing. Oh, nice! Very nice. Hope you had fun. I do eventually, but don't want to move so quickly from what I have now. Okay, got it. Thank you. I don't know why the other message didn't reach my eyes. What you drawing? I'm drawing a commission. This is a family portrait commission. Or this family here, they commissioned me a really long time ago probably one of my very first commissioners, as I started as PokuriMio. And they have recently asked me if I wanted to make a new updated one, and I said sure. So that's what's happening here. Neko kawaii! Thank you. Arigato. Is this a comic? No, it's not. I'm on my phone. Oh, that's alright. Hey, have a good lurk, Tunist. Hello, Rocky. How you doing? Welcome on in. What pattern's the cat gonna have? It's black and it has white fur right here, here, and here. And it's got the white whiskers and like cat whiskers like that too. So cute! Seriously, such a cute cat. Torse, thank you so much for 20 months. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Oh, water. I actually have to go to the bathroom soon. Doing pretty good. I can't sleep, so I'm watching your art show. Oh, well, thank you so much, Rocky. Glad that you can hang out. Hi, Lap just scat. Welcome. Pattern is the cat gonna have? Plus, eventually if you're up for trying to do art for one, we have a partial start to a model. True, we do. That could be pretty fun. Although I think the whole process of making a PNG tuber versus a VTuber is pretty different, I think. I don't know how to do the rigging though. So you'd have to ask someone else for that. Oh, I love the cat. I might pull out my iPad and draw along. Ooh, let's do it. Let's draw. Honestly, I'd be happy if everyone was drawing along. Do you think you'll be able to sculpt again sometime in the near future? Yeah, I think so. I am trying to get an oven. If I get an oven, then I can sculpt the clay I already have. See, part of me wants to play video games and then sculpt characters from video games too. I would love to do that. Video games are the best. Video games. That wouldn't be a problem finding a rigger. Especially with VGen now. Like, VGen is such a good resource. Would that be allowed to have another oven in your apartment? I don't have one in my apartment. It would be a portable oven. That would be a problem finding a rigger. Ooh. My friend has been practicing. Nice. Poku out here being great at arting, woodworking, and sculpting too. I was thinking if I want to cosplay my Final Fantasy XIV character, I need to make her weapons. And I thought that might be a good place to start, because they're kind of like really complicated. Be a fun place to kind of start sculpting things again. I have a few that are recommended. Nice, nice. Do you ever sketch new characters and think to yourself, they should be in a video game? Oh, yes, of course. Alright, real quick, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. BRB! to the art board. Wait, drawing board? Back to the... Wait, isn't drawing board like planning though? Back to the line art. There. That's good enough. Welcome back. Oh, thank you. Do da 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 da. Welcome back, and I'm totally not got scared now. Sorry. I'm like, ah, no, 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 no. Sorry about that, Aladar. Also, no music today. There is music. It's just quiet. Sorry about that. Hold on, let me see. Volume mixer. Can you hear that? Okay, I don't actually want it louder in my headphones though, so I'm gonna turn it up here. Good? Yeah? Did you ever have an interest in playing Monster Hunter games? Yeah, I played Monster Hunter World. Up until the DLC. Ice Break, or whatever it was. But let's definitely talk in the future, if/when you're up for the challenge. Agreed. In the meantime, I'm gonna go back to being restless. I need Friday over with. Okay. Well, whatever you're going to do for the rest of the day, or if you're gonna go to bed, I hope that you have a nice sleep. I hope you have some good dreams. I hope that you feel better when you wake up. Iceborne, thank you. What did I say? Ice break? Oh, my bad, I didn't notice. Fine, not yeah, sorry. Back to the, what was I doing? Real. This is too real. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm playing No Man's Sky. What are you guys playing? You guys playing any games that you're like, oh my god, I can't stop? It's too good. I don't have any games like that, unfortunately. I play Bouldercorn. Bouldercorn? Hades 2, nice. I did an Everyone Survives playthrough of The Quarry. And last week I got addicted to TFT. Ah. Been playing mostly the same stuff. Nice, nice. Consistency is good. Giving the love to the games you love. Fallout 4, but I was playing No Man's Sky 2 before. The new update was cool. I think they have another cool update coming out. Yeah, it just came out, actually. It just came out. That's why I hopped onto No Man's Sky recently. I saw that dev on Twitter said, hey, the new update is out. And I was like, cool. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, 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 wah. Sometimes I play onion rings. It's like Dark Souls, but with extra dipping sauce. That made me hungry. Art, 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 art. Discount on PlayStation Store. I really want to play October spooky game. Ooh. One of these days, I really want to just like play through some of my free Epic games. Like, you know how Epic always gives out free games? Just gotta go and play some of these. Hell yeah, I'll check it out. Ooh. You know, there's something eerie about flying close to those gigantic planets in No Man's Sky. The scale alone freaks me out. It's like a horror game sometimes. Yeah, I can see that. It is really fun though, huh? I love it so much. It's funny because I've been playing it recently a lot, yet all I'm doing is just wasting my time on it. I'm always just trying to finish the settlement quest. I don't know why I want to help these settlers so much, especially when they keep being like, can we use our money to use... Can we use all our money so that we can just like celebrate the full moon with some fireworks? And I'm like, sure, little ones. Go ahead. You know, I have 10 million units in debt that I gotta pay off. And it's growing. But my citizens are happy. They're like, hooray! Fireworks! Oh, that's like you're having fun in No Man's Sky. Hello, Meow. Good night, Meow. Oh, hello, Refractive Fluff. Good night, Refractive Fluff. How many free games have you collected? About 20, I think. Free games are nice from them. I can imagine how freaky that must be. But cool to see planets so close at the same time. Space capitalism. Yeah, we're pretty in debt. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Epic gave some free horror games recently? Yeah, they did. Amnesia, right? It was like a Amnesia spin-off or something. Howdy, howdy, Took. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. I'm in love with the new Digimon Time Traveler game. Is there a new Digimon game? Sounds super cool.
Hello, have a nice day, Poku.
Oh, thank you, E. Birkin. Thank you so much. Soy milk is just milk and it's just milk introducing itself in Spanish. Ha! Ha ha. Wow. good game. Surprising for a Digimon title. Greetings, Waterbox. How you doing? Doing great. Had a pizza day yesterday. Ooh, yum. I really like to do a pizza day on Halloween. Me and my little sister are like, yeah, let's watch some Halloween movies. I mean, spooky movies. That's what we're thinking. Spooky movies for Halloween. Gonna watch the spooky movies for Halloween. As we eat some pizza. Casper the Friendly Ghost and pizza. Casper the Friendly Ghost. Is that a dog in the music? No, it's my neighbor's dog. That dog barks every time someone comes home and their family. Understandably so, that poor dog. Oh yeah, you did play Monster Hunter, right? What's your favorite weapon then? I played the dual blades. I never got to a point where I was like, yeah, this is the weapon I want. This is the one I will keep using. So like, I can't say like what my favorite weapon is, but like the weapon, like specific weapon is, but like I played dual blades most of the time. Surprising, right? Just kidding. No, I played Ninja in FF14, so I felt like it just felt right to play something that was a little bit more faster paced and like swinging the blades around and doing that cool thing where you like go along the spine of the monster. It goes on his dual blades also. Yeah, haha, man, high five. I like dual blades too. I like the speed, yeah, me too. Well, the other ones kind of take time, right, before the attack hits. I respect those who can play those heavier weapons, but dual blades are what I liked. I love Coraline! Coraline's pretty great. Switch Axe Gang rise up? Oh! Okay, okay, okay. Good weapon. Lance go. Ooh, Lance. You know, I thought about playing Lance too. I use dual blades too. I think they are cool, but I don't know why I chose them. I haven't really tried anything else. Yeah, they seemed like more compact. I don't know. I guess like if I was like in the Monster Hunter world, I would want to use the dual blades for some reason. Figured you'd go from Monster Hunter Wilds to Hunt Omega. I haven't bought the new Monster Hunter because when I tried the little beta thing, beta alpha, I don't know, the little thing to test whether your PC would withstand it, my PC didn't do that well, so I was like, eh. The twirl attack dual blades and then using the Argveel dual blades. I main greatsword and longsword mostly, but I do play hammer, lance, charge blade, lance, gun blade, or gun lance, bow. Is lance in there twice? Oh yeah. The beta was very mean, to be fair. Really? Okay, yeah, I tried it and I was like, oh my god, it looks terrible on my screen. And then I didn't get it. Because I was like, eh. Opoga's about to... I was listening to a history podcast about military drug runners, and they mentioned the biggest one in the history of the state. And it was a great uncle of mine? Huh? What? Someone related to you? The optimizations are as wild as poor... Oh. Yes, I really like Lance. Nice. Lance and Lance and Lance, yeah. PS5 is probably the cheapest way to play next gen. Probably. My little sister has a PS5, so we've been playing games on that. Hey Mio, me and my friends are almost done. Base ARR and then cleanup quest for Havensward. Havensward. Nice. For Heavensward. Coraline is forever ruined for me. It's how I learned that human trafficking was still a thing in modern society as a kid. Oh, huh? That relates to Coraline? I use LS because I solo a lot and I don't care about friendly hits. That's what I said when I heard the name, huh? That's crazy. That's insane. I'm a Switch Axe user too, but mainly admire the food scenes. I know, right? God, I love the food scenes. So did you guys like Worlds or Wilds more? Or were they kind of mostly unique to their own and it's like not really a comparison? Fully played World, but I'm an absolute newbie. Yeah, me too, honestly. Prefer Monster Hunter World. Ooh. Oh, he's been such a longsword weeb, but I switched to bow since Rise. I love it even more now. Ooh. I'm playing World, but I'm an absolute... That's crazy, brew. Wish I knew more about my older ancestors. Me too. As far as I know, they're from Milan, Italy, and it's possibly that they could have served under the banner of Emperor Napoleon. Which would be interesting as Northern Italy, I believe, served for him. Oh, interesting. Hi, Boxman Dragon. Hope and pray you're doing well. I've been enjoying all your adventures on IG. Well, thank you so much. I am doing well. Thank you, thank you. Sadly won't beat the base game until after Halloween since one of the friends are busy that day. I think that's cool that you guys are playing it together though. And then it went down a rabbit hole. Oh, I see. Wow. Yeah, I remember reading Coraline as a kid. I think it was much scarier in my head when I read it than when I actually, like, watched the movie. But I love how they did the movie. Won't be able to beat the base game until... Never saw it that way, but I guess, yeah, I just thought it was spooky. I like Rise a lot more. Oh, Wilds I have not played. Ah, I see, I see. Wild is good, but I like bigger targets. Are there not big targets in Wild? I reckon I'll play Monster Hunter this afternoon. It's been a while though. Hey, why not? Sounds like a good way to relax. Hopefully. Like both for different reasons. Wild has better quality of life story movement options, but has smaller monster roster. The World has better roster and environment variations, but it tends to dwell for the sake of story, which wasn't great to begin with. Oh, dang. I see, I see. Yeah, it seems Wilds didn't really have too much environment variation, just from what I've seen, but I don't really know. My uncle has a doctorate in whatever you call the field of ancestry, and he went all the way back to the 1600s. The family is all scoundrels, as he put it. No princes are royalty. And another relative, he was one of the best bootleggers in North America. They got the army to capture him and then recruited him to World War II to drive some dynamite and blow up a mine. What? Wow. That's awesome. He went far back into the 1600s. I know, what, right? I would love to know what my ancestors were doing. Wish I could go that far back. Even if I don't have any royalty or I'm related to scoundrels, I still like to know who I'm related to in my far past. Me too. Especially on my Japanese side. That'd be cool to know. Ooh. Noticed you were live on my way to bed. Hope you have a great stream. Oh, thank you, Teresa's. Thank you. Appreciate it. Field of Ancestry is called Genealogy. Ooh. Reminder to me why I don't share my interest. Always seems someone trying to say the most negative thing they can about it. Coraline is a story and is not based on real events, people. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's definitely a fictional story. I just didn't know if they were referring to whether Coraline is like supposed to be like a statement on something, you know, like say like The Walking Dead is a statement on the flaws of society, like our current society and stuff like that. Like, or how stories have certain morals and everything like that. I didn't know if it was supposed to be a statement on that, but I don't know the motivations of why the author wrote Coraline and whether that's related to what was spoken about. But yeah, Coraline in itself, like as a story, I think is pretty awesome. A good spooky story. But it is always interesting to see how people interpret it. He goes to libraries all around the country and reads all their microfiche. Remember that? Microfiche? Now, I may have mentioned that it's good that slavery didn't exist anymore, and then my dad brought that up. That it was eradicated when emancipation happened. Oh, so you're basically saying when you would watch Coraline, it reminds you of that conversation that you had, so it has nothing to do with the actual movie? It's just how it's related in your own head. Super tiny, you go to a machine that zooms into it. Kind of tricky to explain. It's like a super old school Goofle? Huh. No, I don't know what that is. Studio made a new movie, right? Yeah, recently. There's like a new movie that came out. Or it got announced, I think. It has something to do with like a bird. Looks very cool from the footage I've seen. Super old school Google. Got it. Google. Not Goofle. It's like so many words I don't know. Goofle. Microfiche. Sword. Choo choo. Boop. Ooh, too thick. Boop, boop. Goofle. You have to be a search engine yourself, panning and zooming and just hoping to find something relevant. I think a Goofle is fitting. Other Mother was auctioned off for 50k in 2015. Is it bad? I think it's worth way more than that. 50k? Tropic? Is that
Poku.
Tropic? Hi Tropic, thank you so much for the 79 months of subbing. Thank you, thank you. How are you? Are you working on stuff? Are you eating food? Are you shopping? Are you I don't know. My god, it's so cold today. Cold indeed. I'm hoping I was able to trap enough heat from the sun into our house today, but we shall see. We do have terrible insulation, so probably will all escape. I have been right now. I'm taking breaks and playing Mega Bonk. Oh my gosh, Mega Bonk. Do you like that game? Is it fun? I was more interested in it because I saw the name and I thought of Chrono. It's like Mega Bonk. And then I saw some gameplay and then I wasn't really interested in it anymore. But perhaps it's actually fun when you actually play it. Yes, it's hard. Oh, really? Perhaps I should look into it properly. Well, I'm glad you're having fun with it. Very nice, very nice. I like how when I'm looking on Steam, if I ever come across a game that has any kind of building in it, it says that you, Tropic, have wishlisted it. I like building? Tropic has wishlisted it. It's a 3D Vampire Survivors. Oh, so it is just like a lot of enemies then? Yeah! Danny Dev made it, right? I miss that guy? You miss that guy. All 250 lots from Coraline Paranorman and Box Trolls ended up accumulating 1 million through heritage auctions. Oh. Like my friend wishlisting every JRPG. It's good to have a genre you enjoy. Hello, Wicked Salem. Welcome in, welcome in. I wishlist all the building type games too, or anything with Stardew Valley and with Stardew, or anything like Stardew with gardening and story with it. Very nice, very nice. Boom, 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 ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Okay. Kitty cat. This art is really nice. Thank you, Tropic. This is one of my very first commissioners ever. They asked me to draw another family portrait for them, which they commissioned me a long time ago to do. I think the memory's starting to come back to me though. I think I drew her as like a ninja character. Was it them? It was like so long ago that I did their commission for them, but basically they asked me if I could do a new one for them and I said sure. It's been like 7 years or something. Wow, 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 wow. That's cute, We're drawing this kitty right now. Kitty cat! What a cutie! Hey yo, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, righto. Thank you, thank you. Oh, cool thing yesterday, I have been saying this whole time, right? That like Halloween in Japan is basically people wearing cosplay and they go to parties and stuff and they just kind of walk around the city. Yesterday I saw a different side of it. I guess our town is doing like a Halloween thing for children. So when I went to the library yesterday, I just saw a whole bunch of kids walking around town with their parents and they were like stopping into random stores. I don't know if they were saying trick or treat, but they were like all going in there and they were coming out with some candy in their bags and stuff. And I was like, oh, this town at least has picked up trick or treating. That was really cute. And I was actually surprised because I've never seen that in Japan. Go to here, yeah. I'm so surprised. I was like, trick-or-treaters! There's one kid running around in samurai armor made out of cardboard. It's so cute. Moss Mug, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I wishlist all the building type games too. That cat looks really happy. Yeah. Happy kitty. Pew, pew. What a cute cat. Hi, Pokey. Hi, Matthew. How art thou this fine evening? I met a coworker that plays FF14 and she recognized my Stack 16 debuff hat that I wear. It was funny to meet a healer main and hear all the healer-related woes and memes from them. Very nice, very nice. Thank you for the company today. Well, thank you so much for the 99 cents. What is pounds? Is it still cents? Thank you so much, Woven. And thank you so much for hanging out today. It was a pleasure having you. I hope you have a wonderful night. Love that she has white whiskers. Black kitty with white whiskers. You too. Met a coworker that plays FF14. She recognized my stack. Hey, Poku in chat. Hi, Dave. What's up? How you doing? How have you been? I should probably resub to FF14. Speaking of. Hi, Oaken Lane, welcome. Let's go! So when are we getting a music stream? A music stream, huh? Like with my ukulele? Ukulele. Well, let me keep practicing my songs. And then we can make it a sub goal. Or something. Clarinets, wooden spoons. I mean, I have done wooden spoon streams. My current wooden spoon. I can't decide if I want to call it done yet, but this is what it looks like. Ta-da. It's kind of hard to tell what's happening. It's a small spoon again. The back looks like this. It's kind of got this like flat thing going on. God, the quality looks terrible. Very glowy. Wow. Much glowy. Does it taste like wood? Smells like it. I'm just kidding, I don't know. I haven't used a spoon yet that I've made. So cute, it's nice. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Aruku. Do, 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 do. I was gonna say, it tastes like wood, probably. I don't know, though. We'll see. So I made a butter knife, right? And I oiled that, and I used it for butter, but the butter doesn't taste like wood, so I think it's totally fine. Alright, let's get up for a second, guys. It's time to stretch your legs. Poku having a visitor IRL, and this is my spoon collection. She points over at her display case, and that's where I keep my wooden fork. If I had one! Maybe someday. Then that scenario wouldn't happen, right? Too much sitting. Squats. Hello? Hello? Goodbye. Hello? Goodbye. Hello? I think there's places in Japan where you can make your own knife. Yep, I'm sure there are. Having a spoon collection or a wooden fork. Both, honestly. Would it be hard to make a wooden fork? I would hope not. Maybe I'll make a wooden fork next. Alright. Good exercise, good exercise. What about a spoon fork? A spork? Yes, a spork. Rocks, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What if you made a glowy spoon? What if you made a glowy wooden spoon instead of a magic staff? Would be funny. A glowy wooden spoon. Yes. Hilarious. The tines on the wooden for would need be, huh? The tines on a wooden for would need be somewhat thick. You know, I used a fork one time. I went to a cafe this one time and they gave me a fork where each of the ends of the fork were this fat. Like, I was like, okay, let's try this. I couldn't stab anything. I was squishing it all. It wasn't pointy enough to pierce anything. I was like, who would make such a fork? What is this? In a fork, you need it to be pierceable. That doesn't seem useful. I don't know what it was. I forgot where I got that fork. I'm pretty sure it was a cafe. It's gotta be pierceable, you know? Oh, it was like plastic. Oh, I remember. I went to a hamburger place. When Chrono was here, we went to a hamburger place and they gave us those forks that look like that. Like thick plastic forks. And we were trying to eat our salad with it and we could not pierce any of the lettuce. We were like, what the heck? Decorative fork. Besides that, everything was delicious. I freaking loved the burger. Could use that burger right now. That burger. I'm starting to get hungry though. I hope my sister's okay. Did you ask him for what it was supposed to be used for? No, I mean, it was clearly for the salad. I just I just started using it. It's like paper straws. Paper straws, huh? Oh gosh, can't pierce it. That's crazy. We ended up using it like a little scoop. And just push the lettuce into your mouth. Gotta make sure we label our layers because we don't want to get lost here. Dun 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 dun. Oh! Tweaking my back. Probably because I'm sitting sideways like this. Wow, 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 da, 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 da. Finished my fan art, longest time around 8 to 9 hours ever spent on the drawing and painting. Damn! Well, I'm very proud of you. Congrats on finishing such a big piece. Hope you liked how it turned out. What? Hello, hello, Cherise. Hello, Clarice. Like a Silence of the Lambs. Thanks! Well, maybe it's cringe, but at the moment I like it. Cringe? No way. You spent that much of your time and passion to draw that? There's no way it's cringe. You should be proud. Drawing a cat while listening to this music makes me feel like I'm drawing a palico. Should still have the free FF14 sub if you wanted to jump back in. Other than Saints Wake, I wouldn't waste it on that. Yeah, I was thinking about that, Rikaru. I love that I can just hop back on thanks to your gift. So the reason I'm saying I might hop back on though is probably because I think FF14 FanFest tickets might go on sale, and they usually give priority to people who have an ongoing sub. This is like the first time I've taken a break in all the years that I've played, but at the same time, it's like I want to be able to see if I can get the tickets, you know? That's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll see if we can get a FanFest tickets, but... Dun, 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 dun. What is this song? I literally can't remember what it's from. Breath of the Wild? Zelda? This? No, this is not from Breath of the Wild. I am listening to music from Monster Hunter. Chrono got me thinking of going to FanFest, actually. I need an actual vacation, so I've been building my vacation leave for... Ah, I see, I see. That's right! Yeah, I just put in the playlist at what its like current timing is. So maybe you can scroll back a little bit if you're looking for a certain song. But this one, all the song titles show up at the bottom of the video when you scroll through it. It's actually the song from when you're at the dock. It is, it is. Quick question, would you draw on a table or a laptop with XP pen? Is this which I would prefer? I don't want to draw with an XP pen, so I would say I would like to draw on a table. On a table? Did you mean tablet? On a table? Tablet. I would choose a table over an XP pen tablet. You mean like an iPad? Is that what you're saying? Would I draw like on an iPad? Because, you know what? I would not be opposed to drawing on an iPad type thing, but I did draw on that before, and I think I'd rather draw on a computer. But if I had this tour box on an iPad, probably an iPad. It's more portable. But I do like a laptop. I guess it depends on the type of tablet I'm using. But the catch is that you're on an XP pen, right? I'm not saying it's bad. Just haven't had the best experience with XP pen. If I know what I mean. Sorry, fat finger problems. No worries. They both have their pros and cons, right? It's hard to decide. I heard the song play and I couldn't remember for the life of me where I heard it. And I played Monster Hunter World for 800 hours. It didn't bring back immediate memories for you, I guess. My old iPad can't handle the projects I want to work on. Not enough memory. Ah, I see, I see. Honestly, when I had an iPad, I ended up getting distracted with, like, being able to watch Netflix on it and random games on it. While it was fun, I like navigating on a PC better, so a laptop. iPad's a little weird where I can't really stay organized on it. It just doesn't make any sense to me when I try to do that. Thinking of buying a laptop, and I did find it that was very good in my opinion. Very nice, very nice. Love to hear it. Yeah, I think after thinking about it, in the end I would probably choose a laptop. Hey, Dead Dylan, thank you so much for the follow, appreciate it. Hey, C-Dot Bush! Welcome in, welcome in! Thank you so much for the raid! C-Not Bush. You guys, C-Not Bush is the best sculptor ever. Not even lying. But especially the best sculptor you'll ever see on Twitch. Such quality pieces. What an inspiration. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome in, welcome in. I am here drawing a commission right now. Got a little guy in armor, a little lady in a druid outfit, and their little kitty in a cloak. But we're doing some cleaning right now. We're adding some base colors here and there. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome in. Unfortunately, the ad's apparently supposed to start in 1 minute, but I'm gonna snooze it so that we get a little more time to talk. I have suppressed the memories of Monster Hunter World. PTSD from Clutch Claw. From Clutch Claw, huh? My old iPad. I liked Monster Hunter World. Wait! There's Monster Hunter World and Monster Hunter Wild. When you guys abbreviate it, do you type MHW for both of them? Or do you type like MHWO now and then MHWI or something? Whoa, good thing I'm subbed. Let's see. What color am I making this armor? Mostly blue. Linux, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And see not Bush. I don't know if you took rated and ran. That is okay if you did. But if you are still here and you'd like to share anything you're working on today, you're totally welcome to snap a pic of a project and share it in the chat. Never played Wild, so I'm not sure. Yeah. Are you planning to? Are you gonna play it? How many layers does this piece have right now? Well, I have 3 different folders for each character. 2, 3. Oh, I did accidentally put white somewhere. There we go. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3 folders, and in each folder we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers. Each color gets a layer, basically. Until I merge it all together for the final painting and rendering. Try to keep it all separate at first. Just because, you know, it's a commission. You never know what kind of changes need to happen. So like 15 layers I'm working through right now. We have some other layers down here in the back. It's the sketch layers. And how it started out. We have some earlier renditions of different poses. And then, what is this? Oh, another pose thing. Yeah. That's how it looks now. Princess Not Too Sure. Hello, welcome. I have to get through Rise first. Dust that relic off I bought years ago. It's a DLC. Yeah, I have to do the same thing. I have Rise on Switch. Because didn't it come out on Switch first? Very nice. I like it. Thank you, Shun. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, Raiders, indeed. Heading home. Okay. Just making sure my sister's safe. She seems okay, which is good. Now, what happened here with her ear? Bum, ba, ba, bum, bum. Okay, this is the cloak. I'm gonna call it green. This is one of my favorite colors right now. It's like forest green. It's so pretty. Worlds was my entry point to Monster Hunter, and its impression on me after Iceborne DLC changes was bad, so I just left whatever other Monster Hunter games I own in the bin. Oh no! After Iceborne, really? It's the same for me in Battlefield 6. I never gave it a chance because 2042 was trash. Last time I trust a game franchise. Ooh! Dang. I mean, understandable, I suppose. A lot of people play Battlefield 6 right now, but every time I see any gameplay of Battlefield 6, people are dead. I'm gonna call this armor. Why are they all dead every time? No one can stay alive in that game.
Hello, Poku lurk.
Hello. Hello, X-Angel. How you doing? Welcome in. Feel like crashing already. I'm gonna head out. Okay. It was fun chilling here for a bit. Thanks for the stream, Poku. Hope you all have a good day and a night. Thank you so much, Blade. You have a good one. Thank you so much for hanging out. See you later. Bye-bye. Pika Paku, Piki Paku Poku. Hi, Mama. What's up? I remember playing Battlefield Bad Company 2. It's just a mass graveyard, really? Oh. How are you, X-Angel? Ugh, I'm struggling with drawing a face. Head on. The nose just keeps looking like an alien. Drawing a face head on? Apply directly to the wait, why are you... What do you mean by that? Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Like looking straight at the face. No angles. Oh, just like looking straight ahead. I see. You know how I remember to resub when I no longer see your emotes? You're like, oh, it's time! Well, thank you, X-Angel. I'm glad you enjoy my emotes enough that you would like to support me each month. It is quite the honor. And I appreciate you for it. What class is the kitty? The kitty is some sort of mage, and the kitty casts magic with its tail. So cute. That's me drawing portrait now. I can only do third quarter view, yeah. That's hard. Beautiful art, by the way. Oh, thank you, Alador. I always make an excuse to put the character into third quarter. Well, no more excuses. For Mamo, time to draw them looking forward. Especially difficult when you can't make them looking like up like this or like this. It's like this. It's like very even. No down, no up. That's very difficult, for sure. I always make an excuse to put the character. Hi, Poku. The art's looking great as always. Thank you, Carlo. I hope you're doing good, Carlo. Welcome in. I do it to finally have a Koteru manga. When are you going to do it? Well, you'll be happy to know I'm already doing it. Just kidding, I'm not. But maybe perhaps someday I can say that to you. That would be cool. Blue. Grumpy ex-angel. I'm getting the hang of drawing wire-type frames for people in different positions. At the moment, I don't know how to add clothes or outfits, though. Oh, man. Yeah, it's like studying anatomy and, like, the form and everything is one thing, but once you have to start adding clothes, you have to start thinking about how the clothes interacts with that angle or that positioning, or how would the wrinkles look there and stuff. Like, there's so much to art, it's insane. Don't you love the grind? Rio. Bolero. Mama, just make sure you don't flip the page. Once you flip it, then you're gonna see the mistakes and go, oh god. Or maybe you should flip it. Flips page. Oh my god, my eyes. Yeah, exactly. Can you and Chrono stream Resident Evil 5? I would love that. Resident Evil 5? Scary games? Wait, Resident Evil is scary, right? Only saving grace about straightforward face drawing is that I use my symmetry ruler. I see. I try not to if I can help it, but yeah. It's definitely helpful to have that if you're in digital. When did I get to this layer? Okay. My sister's home. Glad she's safe. Wow, wow, wow. Can't stop looking at this screen. Oh. Thank you, Aladar. I'm glad you're enjoying the process. Hopefully it starts to look even prettier as we move on with this. You couldn't be scared of Chrono there. Resident Evil 5 and 6 are more action than horror. Oh. Resident Evil 5 is the African one? Do you find puzzles scary? No, I mean, I feel like I'm pretty good at... Not good. I mean, I'm pretty okay at, like, going through scary games. But... like, it's not super scary. It might be time now to flip the page. Okay, let me do it. You know what? I probably should have flipped the page earlier. Ow, ow. I think I could do it to the whole picture. Nope, nope, cancel. There. I think that's a little better. Hi, Poku. Hope things are going well. Thank you, Lifaren. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Gotta do my visa hop tomorrow. So going to Seoul for a day. Oh, it's been... Wait, has it been 3 months already? It's 3 months, right? You gotta hop somewhere. Speaking of scary, I was watching a streamer play Silent Hill F. And he was pissed off with the combat system. It's very clunky. I played that game. I played with Chrono actually. Yeah. It's not very, the combat's not very fun, I suppose. The puzzles were a little bit confusing too. I haven't played Silent Hill F, but it does look clunky from what I've seen. I thought you were going to say I'm pretty okay with solving puzzles. Good thing Chrono will be there with you. My friend held my hand through Resident Evil 5. What a fun time. No, I love puzzles. I love puzzle games. But yeah. Technically, it'd be on the 1st, but the plane tickets were like $100 more if we did that. I see. Do you have to sort of take a vacation to renew visa? Yeah. If not even a visa, basically if you don't have a visa, you can stay in a country for 3 months. But if you stay beyond that, then you can't do that unless you have a visa. So what people do is when they're in a country where they don't have a visa and they want to stay longer than 3 months, they fly to a different country, then they come back to that country again. And then it like renews it. Japan lets you do it twice out of a year. Oh, and there's a limit on that, of course, yeah. Hello, fellas. Hello, MD. It's been a while since I've been at one of Poku streams. College has been long and rough. Well, I hope though that you are surviving all right. Sorry to hear it's been rough though. You should watch One Piece. I do watch One Piece. I'm making an assault rifle right now for a cosplay that broke. Oh no, I'm sorry. A little hot glue could fix it maybe, I hope. Dang, I'm sorry, Kyrox. This sucks. My friend that eventually moved to Brazil was hopping between there and US every 6 months. Oh, nice. That sounds expensive. That streamer thinks they copied the combat from Sekiro trying to implement Souls-like combat. Oh, and behold, it doesn't work. It's not even good. Souls games are just good because the devs made it good. I see. It wasn't like bad, but yeah, I would say I think the thing I didn't like about Silent Hill F, which I hope it's not spoilers. I mean, anything can count as spoilers, I suppose, if I'm talking about the game. But just in terms of the combat, I just wish that they didn't repeat certain monsters. It's such a pain to fight sometimes. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. He was taking computer gear every time to resell in Brazil though. Big market for that, plus his commission work is paid in USD. I see. Waiting for One Piece to build up a bit again. Yeah, I have quite a bit built up now, so I definitely need to watch through it. But I usually like watch giant chunks every few years, basically. Lack of creativity or lack of time and funds, you think? Wait, for what? I need to continue One Piece? Love the art, by the way. What's it for? This is for a commission. Basically, this couple here, they have commissioned me a while back to draw them. And what I mean by a while back, it was like one of my very first commissions, and now I am getting to draw them again, which is really exciting. I feel like they were one of the customers that I really remembered from the first times that I was tabling at conventions too. Hello. I'll be done soon. For the repetitive monster designs of the game. Oh, lack of creator or fun. Oh, I don't know, actually. It's just, yeah, it's just pretty repetitive. Working hard, incredibly tired from it all. Slept during this time / going to the gym for the most part. Ah, and you're still keeping up the gym? That's awesome, MD. I'm proud of you. it's hard to keep up certain things sometimes, right? When we're all tired. Lack of creativity, I think. They did decide players need to replay Silent Hill F again after finishing the first time. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Also, like, with the endings too, the first ending that you get, no matter how you play the game, they give you that ending no matter what. Just the first time you play through it. And then the other ones, they tell you what you have to do to like, change it up. Like, they're like, oh, if you want this ending, you have to do this, this, this. In January, Comic-Con is gonna be in my country. Oh, nice! How exciting! This is the first time? Oh, look at that! That's kind of cool. Guess you can get a full picture. Oh yeah, Poku, have you considered trying to do something for Comiket? Not really. I guess I kind of find it intimidating, but it wouldn't be a bad thing to try, I guess. I have yet to even go to one. I wanted to go to like a prominently big Comiket to see what it's like before I decide to like try it out. But instead I've been going to craft markets instead, where people are selling like their like leather goods or like whatever they made out of wood and stuff, or like people who make things out of glass. Like, it's so cool. I freaking love it. Like, I don't know what it is, but I love seeing craftsmen making things and selling it. I've seen such cute things everywhere. So yeah, I haven't gone to a comic yet. I wanted to go to Tokyo Game Show this year, but that ended up kind of being the same time that Corona was here too. So it's like I ended up not going to Tokyo Game Show. But maybe that's all next year type stuff. Princess Not Too Sure, thank you so much for the follow. I feel like your Yuri manga would do well there. Really? I don't really feel like it's like interesting. I want to make something I'm more proud of, I guess. I'm gonna have a nap now. Bye! Bye, Kyrox. Have a good nap. Gotta refill food and water of my pet pigeons. You have pet pigeons? The Lakeland Comic-Con is smaller convention. Ooh. If you want to go to a convention in Florida, I do recommend Central Florida Comic-Con. Ooh, that sounds fun. I do want to go to more Comic-Cons for sure. I'm watching Silent Hill F through Markiplier, so I'm waiting for his next video drop to get more story. Ah, I see. I've yet to see a different Silent Hill F from other streamers. A different one? Oh, a different ending? Makes me think it's beginning to feel like a chore. A different ending? No, yeah, the first ending is always going to be the same. And then it changes once you do the other endings. But I think most of us have played it, and then they go and see the other endings on YouTube. Which is what we did. Isn't that the expectation and stereotype, though? Having your circle ignored, and for the most part, the first few times that you attend. I don't know. I really don't know, actually. I think you guys probably know about Comiket more than I do. Like, know more about Comiket than I do. I miss cons these days. I don't got the monies. They're expensive, aren't they? It's kind of crazy. It's insane how expensive they gotten. Alright, guys, I'm getting hungry. I think I might end here soon. Let's just do the cat's cloak. So much for replayability. I mean, there's replayability, and I could see, like, people wanting to replay it, because it can be fun, for sure. But, I think it depends on how much you like it. Most common cosplays are either Genshin characters or Stormtroopers. Stormtroopers. Have a good day. I'll try to be at streams more often. Well, thank you, MD. Thank you so much for stopping in today. Appreciate it. One time blast, thank you for the follow. I like the cat, thank you. I like it too. I always just went to cons to hang out with my friends, never get to see, because who's going to drive/fly hundreds of miles just to go see someone? Yeah, cons are pretty fun for meeting up with friends. Any certain food in mind? I have no idea what it's gonna be, what I'm eating. My little sister just bought some food for me, so I'm excited to see what it is. Sorry it's ending a little short. I know we're not going till 4 hours, but I am a little hungry, and I think I'm at a point where I'm kind of okay with stopping drawing, so I shall see you guys again tomorrow, perhaps. Perhaps not, I don't know. I think we might, though. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I hope you had a wonderful time. I definitely did. Let's see. Who to go raid? Alvius. Animal Sanctuary. Animal Sanctuary time, because I just want to go straight and eat. Yumi Aishi, thank you for the subscribe. Arigato. Oh, you have good food, and thank you. Nice to meet you as well, Princess Not Too Sure. I'm gonna go make mango smoothies too. Yum. I've been sitting down drawing for hours. Thanks for the stream. Hey, no problem. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Here's my Discord if you guys want to join it. And here's my social media as well. My social media, I'm trying to be more active on it, but, keyword trying. Art challenges we'll be doing next week, so if you are wanting to join the art challenge, the theme this week is spooky, and let's get it finished right before Halloween, and we will look at all the spooky art that you guys are gonna make. Boop. Art challenge. Your art is fantastic. Thank you for the stream and take care. Thank you, Eladar. Thank you. I appreciate you, and I appreciate all of you guys, and all of you lurkers, all of you chatters. Thank you guys so much for the follows, the resubs. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I shall see you guys again soon. Ouch. Bye. Bye-bye. See you later. Bye.
My first girlfriend turned into the moon. That's rough, buddy.